line. I wish he would have rapped that. Well, not the mind, body, and soul shit, but only facts can take me out, not fairy tales. That's a bar, and I wish he would have rapped it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So just as hip-hop fans settled in for what seemed to be a quiet weekend, Kendrick Lamar flipped the script with the surprise release of GNX earlier today, sending social media into a frenzy. Far from a standard album, GNX is a full-fledged lyrical exhibition, brimming with reflection, simmering feuds, and heavyweight bars that demand your attention right from the intro. With the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show on the horizon, Kendrick makes it clear that he's not waiting until February to remind the world of his dominance. He's starting the conversation right now. On GNX, Kendrick weaves personal reflection with sharp commentary, and he doesn't shy away from calling people out.
I wish he would have rapped that. Well, not the mind, body, and soul shit, but only facts can take me out, not fairy tales. That's a bar, and I wish he would have rapped it. Yeah. It looks kind of crazy when you're next to somebody that knows nothing about what's going on.
But y'all would have said the same thing if he put that bar on the song.
I like that bar.
He's bothered.
I want Drake. Wait,
no matter what
I'm the one that keeps saying I want Drake to continue to rap about this.
No, I understand that, but no matter what he says, what he does, people are gonna say he's bothered.
Oh, for sure.
He's affected by it. The star power is gone. He doesn't sit with anybody from the culture. It's like, bro, this is things he would have been doing even if the beef never happened. He would have been probably sitting with this dude because he has business with state.
Well, people have been saying that he hasn't sat with people in the culture. That was a complaint before the beef, is that he doesn't.
But he sat with people in the culture. Kendrick don't sit.
Kendrick don't sit with nobody.
He sat with SZA.
She's of the culture. I mean, but you could say that about
Condé Nast.
Cole. I mean, the last time Cole did an interview was with Angie,
point. That's my
but
point.
that was like 10 years ago.
That's my point. You can say that about a bunch of big artists.
But the difference is that, and this is not my critique of Drake because I don't give a fuck. But what people are saying is that Drake sits with a bunch of people. He just doesn't sit with people of the culture. The other ones that you named don't sit with nobody.
But that's the point I was going to get to. These guys don't sit with anyone at all.
Yeah.
Drake sits with a lot of people. That's where the critique comes from. I will say, I mean, I know he had to do this for some contract shit.
Who from the culture has he not sat with that people want to see him sit with?
Us.
You.
All right, but then stop saying that. Don't name this platform at all. Who? He sat with Elliott Wilson a couple times. Had Elliott Wilson and B-Dot in his home.
Yeah.
He was on the shot with LeBron and everybody else that's from the culture. Like, who else do people want to see him sit with? Like, this is just shit that people... It's been
more so this year with everything that's been going on, because he was with, Aiden Ross? I have that correct? He was with a few other streamers.
Him and Aiden are close.
So Bobby thing.
So during the beef, y'all want
Bobby shit.
Okay, so during the beef, they want him to sit with who? Yeah. Who do they want him to sit with during the beef? Don't say this platform.
Shannon. Sorry.
So he didn't go on Club Shay Shay, so he's not of the culture.
Drink Champs, probably people would like.
So he doesn't go on Drink Champs, so he's not of the culture.
I don't know if I want a Drink Champs Drake episode, but not mid beef.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So this is my thing. Like, people just gotta stop just saying things to say things, man.
For the record, I don't agree with that critique.
Oh yeah,
Drake
we're also not sitting here saying
we're telling you what
agree with it.
People's critiques are.
But that's what and we're speaking to the people.
Yeah,
cut the shit. He sat with people from the culture. He's done that.
I just think, and I get it, the contract but I think he could have done this without doing this. You know what I mean? Like, do the thing, fulfill your contractual obligation. This guy clearly has no idea what's going on in the music world. At one point, he's just playing songs. The guy said, Drake says, can you play Young Thug? The guy plays a Future song. Like, he doesn't know anything.
Again, I'm not on the side. Even like when Elliott had called Drake out before and Drake had said that hilarious response, like, you're doing Yes Jules run-up interviews at Rolling Loud and you want to sit with you. Hilarious reply.
Yeah, he pieced him up. That's a really
good music nerd and like real hip-hop guy in me hates these moments when Aiden Ross is like the one that gets an exclusive on a record to put out. And like, this guy knows nothing about music. It's like a mockery of hip hop to me. And with this guy, I don't know anything about him. Apparently he's a legend. I don't know.
He looks not like my Elsa world. From
I don't think anyone should talk music.
Was he on there talking about music?
They were playing music and going through records, but I
didn't see the stream.
Well, they were on there to gamble, basically. And then, like, obviously, with Drake as a musician now, the guy's like, Drake's like, hey, I'll play some music. And the guy started playing music. And then, like, 3 of the songs that came up, because he was just playing shuffle or popular music, were, like, people that he actively has beef with.
And he beef with everybody.
And then when Drake made a request, he ended up playing a Future song. And then he played, like, a Steve Lacy song. And he was like, that's a free, what do you call him? A friendly op or something like that?
A fragile op.
A fragile op.
Which was hilarious.
He called him a what?
A fragile op.
A fragile op.
A fragile op.
He called Steve Lacy a fragile op.
Here.
Which Steve Lacy posted on his Twitter with laughing emojis. I think Steve Lacy probably found that very funny. I don't think.
So again, he's playing music. This guy has no clue what the situation is with Drake right now.
This guy's like a fragile op, but
He like,
Dog, a fragile op is the funniest shit.
I got a couple.
I got a few fragile ops.
Oh, it's definitely some fragile ops.
Fragile op is fucking hilarious.
So then Lacey, to Rory's point, made full. He capitalized on it immediately. I mean, this is hilarious.
I don't think Steve Lacy was offended by that at all. I really think he was just laughing.
Fragile op is fucking
This post is hilarious. Who trying to be my fragile op?
Fragile op is fucking hilarious. That is funny. And I understand what he means, but
I totally can see someone tearing apart my argument of hating this stuff. This is really just my internal music nerd shit that hates seeing this stuff. I understand I'm old and don't understand it, and I'll be left behind because I don't know all the white streamer kids that don't fuck with hip hop, and that's who I should like. I just don't like these moments.
Yeah, this kid's a professional Overwatch streamer.
It's just
He's also Canadian, from Quebec.
it's no logic. It's all emotion and anger when I see certain people have access to the music world like this that do not care about it whatsoever. It just bothers me.
yeah, but this was not about
Like Aiden Ross, I can respect Aiden Ross and what he's built on his platform and totally understand his own personal genius and what he does. I don't think he should ever have a single bit of access to anything that has to do with music.
cool. But this wasn't about music. This was about stake and the gambling
I know.
app. So that's
No, I know.
why
It
are
just
people upset
bothers
about this.
because maybe I don't view Drake as a professional poker player. I view him as one of the greatest.
So anytime
artists
Drake
that we
sits
have
on
of our
camera, he's
generation,
supposed to be talking about
and
music.
No.
Or he's
But
supposed to
they
be sitting
started
with-
talking about
he's
music.
supposed to be sitting
and-
with somebody from the culture.
To talk about blackjack, bro. I don't want to hear this shit.
So let me get this
I'm
straight.
telling you,
Anytime
you can kill my argument. It's anger. It's not
but
logic.
I'm just trying to ask because there's people that feel like you. So I just want to know. So Drake, anytime Drake sits on mic or camera, he has to be talking about music.
No.
Or he has to be sitting with somebody from the culture.
Absolutely not.
Okay. That's all I'm at. I didn't understand what people were so mad about.
I just don't want any music talk with someone that thinks Future is Young Thug.
Okay. I respect that.
I don't think Aiden Ross, this is going to sound like hating shit. I promise you it's actually not hate. I don't think Aiden Ross should ever have the ability to leak or put out a record before anyone else. I don't think he should have the drop. I don't think, as much as we critique Flex, I don't think Aiden Ross and Flex should have the same access. I just don't.
So you don't think Kai should have the same access?
I think Kai should.
because he's black.
No.
Why?
Kai clearly has some connection with music.
What is his connection with music?
Have you never watched his streams? He gives actual real critiques on music.
all the time.
It's like that's constantly what he does.
Yeah, Kai does that.
I know he loves hip hop for sure. Like,
Okay.
and I love that he has a perfect balance of not having to be the negative critic and can just bring love and laughter into his platform, but still be on his stream when everything drops, giving real reactions of someone that actually cares about it. I don't think Aiden Ross gives a single fuck about anything that has to do with hip hop unless it brings him numbers. I think Kai would listen to his music whether he was streaming or not. I think Aiden is taking advantage of a lot of that shit and inserting himself in rap beefs and gun violence and then saying, yo, I told you I'm a civilian, I'm pussy, this is my security, but he'll pull up on you. Like, come on. Corny.
Makes sense. I got
Revenge
you.
of the nerds. We live in the time of revenge of the fucking nerds.
And anything else they do, I'm not hating in that regard. This is just my anger, emotional music nerd self.
Got
I think Aiden serves a purpose in the world. He's richer, he's cooler, I understand.